Okay, it's time for another update on the Taurus 709 Slim. I bought this as new old stock a while back. I found this online and had some issues right out of the box with the trigger. Okay, and tried replacing it with another aftermarket trigger and did it myself and everything, but I'll explain to you what I did. And we took it out, fired it, and got to the point where I'm satisfied with it. So if you like the content and you like the information coming, please subscribe, like the video, and if you feel like sending some support, a link to my Patreon account is down below in the description box. All right, so let's talk about what we did here. Alright, so I told you I bought this gun. It was kind of weird. It was new, never used. And there we go. And when I got it, I had trouble with the little center trigger thing not unlatching. And the trigger didn't quite work well. Now, I do know a lot of people say with these Tauruses, they got a lifetime warranty, you should send it back and that. But I wanted to try installing an aftermarket trigger. Didn't have this little safety feature, okay? And, in the process of disassembling the gun, which is extremely difficult, I don't recommend you doing it unless you have a good skill set. Ended up putting that trigger in there, didn't really like the way it all worked out. So what I ended up doing the last time is I went and found someone that sold the trigger with a little bar safety in there, and the whole arm was all assembled and set, because the hardest thing is setting that return spring on the trigger. So all I had to do was take it apart, pull out the old one, put this one in, and away we went. So what do we have? If we try to depress the trigger, okay, this little safety bar works, okay, and then we got our double action, single action, okay? And I did replace the plastic striker sleeve in that with the Lakeline stainless steel sleeve and a little stainless steel retainer. Just for ease and reliability. And strangely enough with this gun, it really doesn't light strike. I believe it's got a stronger spring in it. This is an older weapon other than the current G3s and that. And I got it back to where it performs okay. So to take it out and test it, when I took this out, I found a box of old commercially reloaded 9mm ammunition. And this is something that I remember from the box. I bought it from this company like 30 years ago, back in the 90s, early 90s, late 80s, at a gun show up in New York, either at Syracuse or Albany. I bought some of this ammo from the guy, and I bought like 500 rounds or something. Used it up over the years, but for somehow there was a remainder in the box that I found, and that's what I used to test this gun. I believe there was one failure to feed or something in there, and that's because I believe it was a mixed box of ammo. I did find 3 Wolf steel-cased rounds in there, which I fired separately. And one of the malfunctions of failure to feed, the ammunition was so old, some of it was corroded and tarnished. I think when I was cleaning up, I just gathered all the 9mm ammo and threw it in there, so that could be the odd round. But other than that, this gun fired very nice. And now that I got it fixed, I would not be afraid to carry this gun. I'm confident enough in it. And again, with the Slim and all of these single stack mags, it is a thinner pistol, even though you're trading off size and the flatness of it, easy to conceal, with the fact that you only got 7 or 8 rounds in there. All right, guys, so let's go to the range and check it out. I had to change my camera angle because the sun, I can't see the display screen on the camcorder. All right, so we got the Taurus Slim. After screwing around with aftermarket triggers, I found somebody that had just basically a factory style trigger. I replaced it, the problems are ended. And I also found some old ammunition. You know, some of them 30 years old or something. I found a box of this 9. So I figured this would be good to test this out. And I brought my tool to adjust the sights if I have to. So let's see how we shoot. Check, yes, some of those are in the black. So far so good. Well, some of these are flyers. Not too terrible. I'm going to load up the rest of this. I'm just out here burning this stuff up. Well, inside there I found 3 steel case shells. It's probably wolf ammo. I used up or sold my steel cased ammo years ago. I haven't had any in a while. Let's see if this will go through it. There you go. Steel case ammo. Not a problem. Okay, I got the magazines loaded up. And we're just going to burn up all this old crappy ammo. I don't think I'm doing too good that way. I'm going to make a slight adjustment. Ah. Well, I got the rest of this. I'm going to empty this box out of this stuff. This stuff's been laying around, some of it 30 years. So, I don't know if the ammo. Nope, that's shooting to the left. I think I got it. The rest of this ammo. Yep. Alright, so Taurus Slim is working good, even with piss poor quality ammo. Got the sights on to where it's a little bit better. And we'll go take a look at the target. As you can see, basically I was just trying to burn up that stuff that's been laying around forever. Well, I got some in the black, so it kind of confused me, but then I got all these holes and I don't know where I'm shooting. So I moved up to the top here, and of course you see they're going left, and after an adjustment, now we got the slim where we want it. So that's it. Alright guys, stay tuned.